Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Levon, you're giving me another no fan day today? Are you trying to spoil me?
Trying to get it together here.
Good to see you, buddy.
Likewise.
Hey, Rachel, we tried to recreate that issue yesterday and we couldn't recreate it. So have you tried it again since to see if that worked?
I have not, but I need to play around with it. So what you had was you had it on share and then you moved it over to.
I know what you were saying. I'm saying, but when we did it internally, it still popped open. That's why I'm saying I want you to, if you can do it one more time, test it one more time after the meeting.
The participant couldn't see it until I stopped the share. I took it off share, then he could see it. See what I mean?
Right.
That's kind of what happened. So he said, no, I can't see it. I said, you see the language? He said, I don't see it. So I stopped the share, took the language. He said, oh, now I see it. So that's when I noticed there was like a glitch.
No, I understand the flow. I'm saying we did the same thing and it didn't happen. So that's why I don't know if it's unique to that. So we'll play with it again later. You and I maybe you'll do it for me. You know.
Okay.
We'll try it. Just you and me. Don't let anyone else see. Okay, we won't tell anybody.
Okay, that works. We'll do it tomorrow. That works. That's cool. Thanks.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll bring on one of our tech people so we can record it and see that.
Let's see what happens. Okay. Yeah, that's what happened. Once I took it off share, he could see it. He said, that's strange.
Okay.
I said, you don't see the language? No, I don't see it. So I took it off share and I did the language. He said, I see, you see it now? Oh, yeah, now I see it. Okay, so.
No, I do. Phil, are you turn yourself off mute for a second? If you can, if you're in a place you can. Oh, sorry. He's gone. Never mind. Got to be quick in these scenarios. So how's everyone doing today? Is there anything I could do for any of you today?
Yes, I have a question.
Sure.
Hey, Rachel, I actually moved to the first level today.
Oh, you did?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. What'd you say?
He said
Rachel,
that. Well, wait a second, Phil. Let me finish with Peter. So, Peter, you had a chance to test and play around a little bit with the platform.
Yeah, so I'm setting up my YouTube, Facebook Live. So I thought that's pretty cool. But how do I go live? Can I do that with the first level?
Yeah, I'm saying every single feature we have is available in all plans. We don't do it that way because we just feel like, if you don't have a chance to use it on our platform, why would you upgrade to something you haven't experienced, in that perspective. So the only thing you do is after it's set up, right? And I don't know what you have to do on the Facebook side to initiate it because I don't do Facebook Lives myself or YouTube. But on our side, if you set it up correctly on the Facebook and YouTube side, is all you do is when the meeting starts, hover over the record button with your mouse, start live. So it's not like you have to do a lot.
Oh wow, okay. No, no, that's it's so simple. Like under the educational videos, there's about that's the ones that I went through to set up the Facebook Live, YouTube, or the and the YouTube Lives and stuff. Set up my website, blah blah blah. There's about 8 videos there. Is that the entire educational section?
Yeah. After this Saturday, right, where we're introducing kind of our final features, for a while, then we're going to take a break. We'll come out with a series of new ones. So that reflects the new features, but we didn't want to kind of get ahead of ourselves, and so in case we had adjusted the UX or the flow, right? We didn't want, that video is not going to work because we moved the button on that one, right? So we'll do all that, and also I just wanted to show you on this perspective, right? My account, my profile, right? Because one thing is you can set up a YouTube or streaming link on the fly if you haven't set this up. But what's kind of nice, if you have it in my profile here ahead of time, then when you're scheduling a meeting, you don't have to worry about it and it'll be there. And also, it says Facebook Live and YouTube, but they're actually, it could be other platforms as well. Specifically, if you're familiar with a company called StreamYard or Restream, which is really a really great broadcasting live software, where it says Facebook Live or YouTube, you could put the code in there from that company. They have a free plan as well, and they're going to have their own stream URL key and their own stream key. And if you put it in there, they have a free plan. They have paid plans. I mean, they have a paid plan that's not to, where you could broadcast to 30 different live platforms at the same time using our platform. And so again, you may be more familiar with that area than I am, but in case you weren't, I just wanted to show you where that is.
Yes,
on our
no, I
prospect.
set that up, Steve. Thanks very much. I did set that up. But so that red, Facebook being red, that's actually a good thing then?
Good.
No, is that
Yes.
Facebook is red? It's actually a good thing, right? Because red to me
Exactly.
means a bad thing. Something's
Yeah.
wrong.
No. Yeah, I don't. Maybe it's a Latin American thing. Red means passion. Maybe I don't know why they chose red. I'm gonna check that one for you. Okay.
Maybe change
So
the
I'm
color.
sorry.
Make it a green.
Okay.
Let's turn it green. Like good to go, and we're good.
Okay, I could do that for you. And the reason Phil, are you up of mute now?
Before we move on, real quick, what was that website that you said? Streams?
There's two. One is called Restream, Yeah, that's my favorite. Because it's like social media live broadcasting for dummies, which I guess I'm saying more about me than I should. But anyway, I particularly like that one. But people also use StreamYard, as well.
Thank you.
Oh, you got it today. Hey, Chandra.
Hi, how are
Here
you?
she is. The fact that you're on, I'm better.
I appreciate you, Steve. I'm gonna need Pxch. Yeah.
Good. Well, I need
It's
you. So
happening.
we're even. We both get something out of this, right? We need each other.
Amen.
That's good. Dave, did you have a question or a thought?
No.
No. I'm just canceling the rest of this meeting then. Come on.
Okay, so to be honest with you, I've got a few things brewing, but I'm waiting for Saturday because I think some of the things are going to be taken care of Saturday.
Good.
But I might have some ideas afterwards.
Okay. Well, we can certainly chat after the Saturday call. Just give me a text or a call. If that's good for you in that perspective. But whether Phil's available or not, I just wanted to share something. How sometimes you set up things and they work the way they're supposed to. And so Phil had signed somebody up, brand new, and she brought on a guy today, a demo. This is only an hour ago. Who's Phil just texted me. He goes, "This guy is a huge successful entrepreneur." Like he's basically, that's the nice way of saying, bring your A game to this guy, right? You know what I mean? And so I do the demo for him, and you're right. My adrenaline is up, from that perspective, right? But again, the thing I point out it was the exact same words. I wish I had recorded it. I bring up the State Farm insurance. He clicks on the screen. He goes, "Oh my God, that's so cool." I'm telling you, the same words. I don't care, Harvard graduate or high school dropout, same two words. It's the only words in the vocabulary in our demos. "Oh my God, that's cool," right? And he says to me, I have so many different companies. Let me think about how I can use this. How are other people using it? I played 2 different 1-minute videos. He goes, "How many of these do you have? This is so easy." He goes, can I get a copy of that DocuSign one? He goes, "That's brilliant," right? Or there was one other, forgot the other one I sent, right? Oh, people are always impressed with the 3 languages when I do that one, right? That kind of sells them on the technology has more capability. They no longer ask me how it compares to Zoom when I play the 3 languages one, right? And then the last line he said, "I got to get my head around this." I'm just telling you, you'd think I make this stuff up, right? I'm saying in that perspective. So anyway, I'm just laughing inside myself because people don't know, right? The world really is a mirror, right, of people's emotional reactions when you present the right thing in the right way, it's not really a roll of the dice, right? On what happens. So it was great. So any other things I can show people today? Sorry, my head is like, again, been so involved in Saturday that I haven't come. You notice I haven't made any new 1-minute videos, right? I'm not coming prepared. You're not getting the best version of me. Mary, did you have a question?
Yes, I do. For insurance people, can they upload their driver's license and previous insurance documents when they're talking to somebody with a quote?
You mean like if I'm on the State Farm Insurance and it requires them to upload a driver's license?
Mm-hmm.
That's a brilliant question. I don't know if you could do that or not. I suppose you could certainly put in the information, but I don't know if the interactivity would allow you to do a direct upload. Never tried that.
It does.
It does?
It does.
This is where we're teamwork, right?
Nice.
So cross out everything I just said, Mary. The answer is yes.
Great. I just have to learn how to do it.
So I had them.
Obviously, Mary. Well, I was going to say, obviously, Mary, you and I both. So you're in good company, hopefully. Okay.
Can somebody explain how to do it?
Yeah, if the form has where you upload pictures, I had them upload a picture, and it worked very well.
Oh, perfect.
Great. So in other words, which I always say is, for most functionalities, the experience is exactly the same as if you weren't on a webinar. Just ignore that you're on a webinar, right? If it's an interactive mode, and treat the experience as the same until we run into the brick wall, right? That's the idea.
Right. What I've been doing is trial and error. You try it. If it doesn't work, then you call Steve. If it works, great.
Right. Yeah, but what works, I never hear about it. Right. Exactly. I only hear one side of the conversation. Yep. Okay. All right.
Mary, what I did before when we were signing up for Medicare insurance, I made copies of my driver's license and I made them into a PDF, and then you can upload the PDF. I think that's probably what they need to do.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Could they hold a copy of their driver's license up to the camera and let the recipient see it and capture it that way?
Ask Steve.
I have to do, since I didn't know the answer to the first one, I certainly don't know the answer to the second one. See, I hope I'm not scaring people who think I'm the expert now, right? We're only going to question every answer I have about anything else, right?
Steve, you're just reassuring all of us. We're really now in good company. We're very, very happy.
Right. Exactly. Right.
Well, what it shows us is that we're all human.
Correct.
So
Steve, I wanted to see if you can do like a demo on like maybe a video, like translated into Khmer language.
So right. So yeah. So you want to see the end result? You want to see the process?
I want to see the process and the end result.
That's what I've done. Okay. Well, let's start off with the. Yeah, I'm going to start off with, again, remember, it takes too long to render, so I can't go from the beginning to end, but I'll take you through the steps. But the first thing I'll do is let me show you the end result, right? What I showed this guy today, which made him think that we're really smart. So this actually worked, right? We fooled him for a little bit. And that was this one. Okay.
Have you ever thought what an advantage it would be to be able to speak to someone in any language at any time? Whether you're on a live webinar or in a recording. You can even do it in a text or email or during a live social media broadcast. Over 1 billion people have downloaded the Google Translate app, and half of them use it almost every day. So if you are one of those people, you're going to love this. Even though I'm not live with you right now, let me show off my best Spanish. Es un placer conocerle y poder presentarle esta increíble herramienta de traducción. Rumor has it, I say it even better in Korean. Manabogo doyo kipugo, nolan ponyo kogulur, edler suiskudoyo, 영광입니다. And in case you are finally going to go on that safari in Tanzania, you might find this helpful. Ni furaha kukutana nawe, na kuweza kuwasilisha zana hii nzuri ya kutafsiri. Book a live demo so we can show you how you can be the best version of yourself in any language. Speak to you soon in the language of your choice.
Good one. Yes.
See that, right? That's where I'm saying, when I showed it to that guy, and Chandra, if you're seeing it for the first time, you go, pretty cool, right? You know, in that perspective, right?
You
And
definitely was. Yeah. I like that.
and the second thing is like, you notice the demo was a minute, less than a minute, right? As opposed to him watching some 10-minute tutorial about how to do it. Or I hate when people go to the website or go download the, you know, this scenario. It's kind of like, you could just go through it quickly. And what's interesting is just the way you would create any other avatar, right? You can create it this way. So let me show you on the back office side now how I did it. And we're going to be giving you some other ways to do it. Like, let's say that's a finished video and now you want to add more languages. We're going to be adding those features where you don't have to redo everything from scratch. But let's just say for now, right, in the simple world, I go to my AI tools. I go to the studio. And if I was going to create this from scratch, remember, if I have an image here, I don't have to upload an image from my computer again. I could just choose it. So let's just say I was going to use this image, right? And then when I'm writing the script, and let's say I selected my voice, right? So here's me. I have two versions of me, one where I'm speaking in front of the thousands of people I dream about speaking in front of in one day, and one where I'm just speaking to a couple of people. So I'm clicking the me voice, right? And now I write my script, right? And so I write my script in English the way I normally would. And then I copied and pasted it into ChatGPT. And I took the paragraphs that I wanted to in those languages and just asked ChatGPT to convert it into that language. Even though it's not doing an audio, it did it in the script. And then when I hit AI Enhance, our AI Enhance was smart enough to realize the differences in the languages and change a little bit of the tone and the accent, you know, accordingly. So I literally, you know, copy and pasted the script, you know, whatever that may be, right? Hit AI Enhance. And then I listened to it to make sure the sound was okay. And then I added a URL because I wanted to book a calendar at the end, but I could do that at any time. And then I just hit generate and then waited for it to render, right? I mean, incredibly simple to do, right? You know, in that perspective. But by doing it that way, you could do it in any language in the world, as opposed to only the languages that we offer. Right now, we will, again, we're going to have 155 languages in our set, and you'll be able to hit a button and take any of the avatars and turn it into multiple languages at the same time. I don't know if we'll be able to turn one video into 6 languages by paragraph, you know what I'm saying, like the way we did it in that one. But I have seen a lot of demos of people using it. I played one where a guy named Charles Thompson, a member for us, was opening up Puerto Rico with one of his companies, and he knows these people for like 10 years. Right. And he sends them this video announcing that he's coming to this hotel like Thursday, 8:00 at night. And he says, oh, and for my Spanish friends, let me invite them personally in Spanish. Right. And he said he never got a bigger reaction just to that, because they knew this, like, he's the whitest guy in the world. Right? He's the last guy you think that he could ever say a word in Spanish. Right. And here he is flawlessly inviting them. Right. So it was kind of like he was announcing a new company, including selling us, and now he had a new technology to announce it. So people's interest of like, are you like, oh, where did you get so cool all of a sudden? I want to show up and see what you're going to offer, that day. So it was, I just love that our technology can show up, right? Like, I hate technology where you just don't know if it has an effect, right? For long periods of time. And so everything about us is turning, any time into real time, for your customers, and for you in that sense.
One last question.
Sure.
So I'm actually having a really big event going on for like 5 days.
Am I invited? Sorry. Wait, Olsen, I can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
Chandra, all of a sudden we couldn't hear you. I asked to be invited and you got immediately muted. I don't know if that was on purpose. Okay. You're gonna come back.
So if you don't mind me sharing, I can share a video. I made one of myself.
Yeah.
But the funny
Sure.
thing is there's one spot that goes, I'm like, why did you do that? But I'll share the video so you can see it. It kind of, except for that one spot, I've really loved it.
Okay,
But
sure.
I'm gonna share it. I need sound. And it's gonna be screwy for a second. Just bear with me.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go.
Life is short not to be in control. A lot of people struggle with stress and anxiety, causing mountains in their life. I'm your mental fitness coach, bringing clarity to move those mountains, even in the storms, so that you live your victorious lifestyle. As I take the pain from my testimonies to relate and motivate you into your purpose for a victorious life, both personal and professional, with a support system to help you with daily practice. Just minutes a day of app-guided practice enables you to build stronger mental fitness and neural pathways. These exercises are bite-sized, fit your busy schedule, and customized based on how you self-sabotage.
Where do I sign?
I know, right? Well,
Nice.
the thing is my hardest part, and I'm hoping it's going to be fixed with the with Saturday, but like the script isn't there, so I have to redo everything. But I really loved how it did everything. It made me look really good. The only problem is, what was I gasping for air for?
So in the script, is there any AI enhancement word before that happens? That
I have
you
to
just
figure out where that was, but yeah, whenever I do the script, I always hit AI enhance, and I know it's
Right, but remember,
AI enhance, but it doesn't show me the script, so I can change it.
No, but what I'm just saying, like if you cut and paste the script, put it back in, hit AI enhance, just look for that sentence, and if there's something there, override it. Or if there's nothing there, put something in there so it doesn't do that. Just say something like with confidence, proud, right? So it won't do that, right? If it's doing that for some reason, because it thinks the tone of the sentence requires that, right? If there's not actually a word, then actually just override it with a call to action, and it'll do that. That makes sense?
Yeah.
But yeah, congratulations. That looked great.
Saturday, the script will stay there, you know.
I got to tell you, I don't know if they're focusing on that for Saturday, because we're doing, obviously so many other things. But it's certainly on the list, in that sense. Vicki, go ahead.
When you're putting in your AI script and you said with confidence, do you put the words with confidence in parentheses, or do you just type it in the regular script?
I'll show you. As soon as you hit AI, no, I actually type it in with the brackets. So AI Enhanced knows that I'm speaking to that. 100%. Good question. Or good comment. So let me go back to here. So for instance, let's say, I say, erase this a second, right? Okay, this script is very, God, I can't type. Look at this. Important to me and Vicki, right? And then I hit AI Enhance. See if it came up. Oh, of course. Let me hear this. Clear this a second. Let me change this one. Okay. And we do a good test of in AI script. Hit AI Enhance. So you see where it came up and it says curious? So let's say I want to change that, right?
I can't, the type's too small. I can't see it.
Oh, I'm sorry, but you see something in purple, right? I'm saying, so what I do is I erase the curious
I put in.
Can you
Right.
enlarge the screen, Steve?
Not where I am right now. I think you can though. On your side, you can.
I just
Right.
did. It was me. Stupid me. Sorry.
Yeah. No, that's okay. But what I'm saying, like right now, there's nothing here, right? I would put in this bracket, write the word curious,
In
close
bracket.
the bracket, right? And then hit AI enhance. And you see, it stays there. Whatever I want, it'll be. Not parentheses, it's the brackets. Mhm.
Oh, it's brackets, not parentheses.
Correct. And you know you did it right. As long as it lights up in purple, that means it takes it. Mhm. And so, and again, you know,
Can you play it?
you can. Sure. Yeah, hold a second here. So again, let's say curious. Let's say I do serious instead. See what I mean? Where I can change it.
You don't have to worry about spell check. AI knows it.
No, it just likes to see. Now it did two, curious and whispers, right? So, and then I would play the script, right?
Can we do a good test of an AI script? Let's find out.
See? That's simple. And then I could play with it and change it as many times as I want before I would hit generate and turn that into a talking video.
But the command goes before the sentence that you are. If you want whispers, you put whispers before the sentence that you want it to be the whisper.
Absolutely. I could put whispers over here instead.
Okay. And
That's-
it doesn't matter.
That's the beauty of it.
It doesn't matter what you put in there as long as AI understands it. I mean, you could put in shout, you could put in giggles. They'll understand it.
Correct. Yeah, and that's where you want to listen to it to make sure it did understand it, right? Because like sometimes I'll put in smile, sometimes I'll, you know, it'll be too much smile, right? And or sometimes I put in pause. I think the thing that we don't do a good job of is realize you can put in short pause, dramatic pause. It doesn't have to be right in attitude. It would be like the rhythm. Like many times, you know, I'll find, you know, I want them to go and, you know, like Walter Cronkite, right? I want, you know, them to say, everyone have a great night, right? That's different than everyone have a great night, right? So you put in short pause, long pause, dramatic pause, and see which one plays for you. That's where you start to master the technology and realizing some things it's more responsive to and some things it's not. And that you kind of learn, it's like having a friend and you go, you know, my friend is just not good at this. It's a little bit like AI. Sometimes it's just not good at this. And then sometimes it surprises you with how good it can be in that perspective. And that's why the less you have, like when I did Morgan Freeman, right, as an example, he had nothing going on in the background. So I think it was the best version because AI wasn't distracted with too many colors or too many images, right? It really became this incredibly rich voice that he had. So I think in some ways, the picture can affect the voice, you know, the quality of the recording. The imperfection is almost what makes it a little more human, right? In that sense, you know? So yeah, Vicki, go ahead.
Repeated commas will add a pause. So if you
Yes,
go
100%.
comma, that could be your pause because I did that on one of mine.
Right.
So it allows you a little bit of time and the reflection sounds a little bit more normal.
Right. And the same thing, sometimes adding a question mark at the end will have the pause then come with an uplift, right? Versus a dramatic down lift, right, to the sentence. So that's why I spend more time on the AI enhancement than probably anything else to create the most realistic effect. And again, I'll hear it, you know, over and over again, you know, and that's until I feel like, okay, that rhythm is right. Mm-hmm.
I have a question about recording a voice. When I did one of my son, I took it from an Instagram interview he had. Well, it didn't turn out really good. Would I be better off, like if he leaves me a voice, the voice that he leaves me on a voicemail message, would that be a little bit more vibrant or something like that? Because the one from the Instagram one was a little bit too soft because I sent it out to his business partner and she said, no, she said, I don't like the voice. You know what I mean? So
I would say to you that if you had 3 Instagrams of him, one might have came out great, one might not have, right? So it's not the format, it's that particular recording on that voice. I had that same problem with a guy. His name is Jeffrey Birdie, who's one of the #1 distributors at Juice Plus, for instance. I was trying to make a video to surprise him, right? And he only had like a lot of these short form videos, right? And I felt like you did. I never was able to nail it. I didn't have a good. Either he sounded too excited, or he sounded too boring. I knew if I sent it to him, it wouldn't have hit the sweet spot. He would have just said, "Oh, I don't know, that's not me," and the effect wouldn't have been gone. Now I could have spent more time. I just didn't want to spend that much time on him, right? But yeah, it's the art form. It's it's like when a great musical group goes into the studio, how many versions do they do before they go, yeah, we just got it, right? And they're the best. And it's still hard to get exactly that tone that you're trying to reach for sometimes. Yep. Go ahead, Vicki.
Did you get a hold of Jeff? He lives on the next island over from me on the West Coast. He lives on Siesta Key.
Yeah, no, I know Jeff for 20 years. We're not friends. It's not like we were drinking buddies,
But did you get through to him?
No, I didn't send it. It's like one of those moments. Juice Plus is going through a tremendous transformation, right? And so they're so focused. And so I thought I'd let the dust settle a little bit to see where they land, right? Because, it's like when the kitchen sink is going on, right? Trying to change everything. The last thing we're looking for is, where's your spoon? I just thought, let it clear a little bit. And then I'll approach him. He's a great guy, a very nice guy, very talented. And like I said, we have a nice history together. And my partner, Dave, is like best friends with him. So it's not an accessibility issue. It's more of what's the right timing issue.
There's never a wrong time. You just surprise him. He's that way. He's very impetuous. I mean, just email it to him and say, "Hey, watch this."
Yeah, but when you're, attention deficit disorder is not always your best friend, right? So it's like, when can he focus and give it the right moment, to do it? So it's more about that,
Yeah, he's definitely got ADD.
Yeah. And we're definitely on the same page here. Yeah? Okay. Yeah.
Now, sure, it looks like Chemi is back. I'd be interested to see what she was going to say.
Oh, Chandra.
Oh, for me earlier? Oh, yeah. I was just going to invite Steve.
Yeah, I was going to say, I asked to be invited and you disappeared. I don't know if there's any correlation, if that was divine intervention,
They say when something's great about to happen, the evil injects, right? It's, evil stuff. Well, anyway, I'm back. So, I wanted to invite you because I'm doing this like 5-day wellness event in San Francisco, and it's gonna start off with Wellness Wednesday, Therapeutic Thursday, Fun Family Friday, Senior Saturday, and then my gala is on that Saturday evening. And then Sunday we'll be at church, and then picnic, and then we'll end the week. So I want to be able to see if you would be interested in maybe participating as one of the, you could be a vendor, or you could teach Pxch for that time frame. So I have.
Yeah, when is it? Because right now I'm in South America, so it's not like I could just jump in. But so when is the event? Is it this coming weekend?
No, it's September 16th through the 20th. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man, I would love to try to coordinate that with you. Yeah.
Yes. So you don't have to be in person. If you can come in person, that would be great, because I would love to meet you. But if you can even do it just online, like we can have Jim orchestrate you, right?
Well, let me say this. Count me in online, and if I could be there in person, I would certainly do that. But 100% online, you know, but I want at
Awesome.
least
Awesome. You're the best. Thank you, Steve.
no, but I want at least 3 days out of the 5, you know, no kidding. So,
You
no,
can
I'm
have
serious.
all 5. You can have all 5. Let's do it. Let's do all 5.
No, seriously,
Seriously.
thank you.
Seriously.
Now you're really invited.
I just want to say, first of all, thank you for the invitation, and I'm thrilled to be there online or in combination of both, right? Because I know Andre,
Yes.
I saw Andre say, Steve, go, don't be difficult, right?
Everyone here too, since you guys are a part of the Pxch family, you know, you're more than welcome to also, you know, come by and receive wellness, you know, for the rest of the 5 days. However you fit into the equation, you know, whether if you want to be a vendor or if you want to teach your, you know, wellness stuff, if you have anything that you could teach that could be of value to the community, you know, of any kind.
I could teach people how not to grow old. That's my
job. That's my job.
There you go. There you go, Rachel. Everyone is welcome. You know, feel free to reach out to, you know, myself or Steve if you're interested.
Well, I'm going to put my email. Let's get connected.
Okay, let's go. And I'll put mine too.
Now,
that's
for
great.
everybody out there, my very first video, I put that in the chat. It shows you what not to do. Like I had 2 people, I wrote a script, like do this, and it just literally read everything, but it was 2 people. Both of them is saying the same thing, everything, the whole bit.
Oh.
So it was my first video. It shows me what it shows you what not to do. So if you want to check it out, it's cool. It's in chat.
That it is the when they always say that, right? Failure is the best education, right?
Yes.
Dave and I have plenty of experience. Yes. Hey, Ray. How are you? Good. All right, Jim. Anything else technically today? Again, you guys are like therapy for me. Just kind of enjoy the hour saying hello to you. But I want to make sure that if there's anything like Chandra was saying about how do you do the AI avatars and stuff that I covered for you today. I know most of you are not brand new today, you know, but if you are, you know, other than Peter, who's first getting his feet wet and getting comfortable. Also, again, because we don't have a training session tomorrow and the next one is not till Monday. If you don't have my calendar, please have it. If you know, like tomorrow, if I have any, you know, time, I'm sorry, tomorrow's not an official calendar day because I like to be spontaneous. So just text me if you need any, you know, 15-minute one-on-one training, getting through an issue. Feel free to text me at 954-683-7755. And if I'm available, happy to jump on, you know, for a few minutes and go through it. Like Rachel and I may play with the translation button for a few minutes, you know, tomorrow to go through it.
Yep.
Or if you guys have all of a sudden.
One more time, Steve. May I have it one more
Yeah,
time?
sure. Go ahead, Chandra. I'm sorry.
May I have your contact info one more time?
Oh, sure. 954
954
683
683
7755.
7755. Roger that.
Yeah, and that way, let's say if you're playing with a button and you're going like, why isn't the translation working for me? And you can just say, send me a link and say, are you free in the next few minutes to jump on the webinar with me, right? So everything doesn't have to be a formal setup, you know, or if it's just something, you know, that's important, like, you know, you need some avatar credits or something, text me and I'll have somebody handle it for you. So I just want to make sure between now and Monday, you don't feel like you're alone on the island in that perspective.
Thank you.
And then let me remind, for those that are free, you know, my Saturdays are usually like very precious to me. So when I tell people we're doing an event on Saturday, like the last thing is I don't want to be invited to the event on Saturday. I want my own time. But we are doing an event on Saturday, Saturday morning. And if you can't make it, it will be recorded, obviously. But we're going to be introducing some new, I wouldn't call them new features, but I'd call them a new positioning of the way of the products and services, not without trying to tell you what they are in that sense, right? But I think you'll leave the meeting going, the one thing I would want you to say at the end of the meeting, they just made our job so much easier, to sell the product. And not because of a clever video, right? Or a clever overcome an obstacle training. This isn't a Jim Rohn training, right? This isn't a personal growth and development training, This is like, oh, this is a company strategic decision they made that's in our benefit. And to do that. So that's what Saturday will be about. And not to say there isn't going to be a feature or two, but I'm just saying that the real takeaway is not like, oh my God, they have a CRM today, or that my life has changed. I think it's a much more fundamental change, than that. Or I shouldn't say change, I would call it an improvement, because we're not taking anything away, Change is when you take something away and you try to rationalize to people of why it's in their best interest that we took something away, right? We're not doing that, right? We're adding that perspective, right? So
exciting.
With that, guys, it is, because I now got invited to an event. So for me, this was a good meeting,
Yeah.
I mean, just so you know, Gary has never invited me to an event, So okay.
Gary,
I don't want anyone
you're
to
invited
feel,
too.
You can come to
I
New
emailed
Hampshire in
you.
the middle of the winter, Steve. You'll love it.
Yeah, be careful what I ask for, right? All right, guys. Hopefully I'll see most of you on Saturday. If not, I'll see you on Monday. And have a great weekend. And hopefully, hopefully because of our event, we contributed to a great weekend. Okay? So
Awesome.
enjoy, everybody.
Yes. Amen.
Thank you.
All right.
you.
Everybody.